After the Celtics were never really a part of their Game 3 blowout loss to the Wizards, they did fans a favor and showed up for about 24 minutes in Game 4 Sunday. After that, Boston's year-long nightmare in the nation's capital continued. The Wizards one-upped themselves with a 26-0 run in the third quarter to once again trounce the Celtics 121-102 and even the Eastern Conference semifinals at 2 games apiece. Welcome in, everybody, to the Boston Celtics newsfeed post-game recap. I'm Mike Walsh reporting for CLNS. Boston and Washington played to a 48-48 draw through 2 quarters, but by night's end, this one was just as much of a snoozer as Game 3. Off a random 5 straight points from Amir Johnson, freshly restored to the starting 5 for Game 4, the Celtics led 53-48 with 11:10 to go in the third quarter. By the time Brad Stevens called a timeout and got Al Horford a good look for a bucket with 4:42 remaining, Washington led 74-53. John Wall eviscerated the Celtics in the second half, and Boston did itself no favors with terrible turnovers and some of the most horrendous transition defense fans have seen in years. After starting the night 0 of 9 from the field, Wall's aggression finally paid off. He finished with 27 points and 12 assists to go along with 5 steals. Bradley Beal woke up and went for 29 points, while Markieff Morris posted 16 and 10 rebounds. The Wizards out-rebounded Boston by 14 and forced 18 turnovers. For the Celtics, Isaiah Thomas was once again bottled up with a cap screwed on tight and placed in the back of the pantry. He led Boston with 19 points, but only 2 of those came after halftime, and he had a positively Jimmy Butler-esque 0 free throw attempts on the night. Terry Rozier's 16 points off the bench served as the team's second leading scorer. For the first time in the series, Boston actually competed out of the gate, though, in the first quarter. Their 24-20 lead after one frame was the first such occurrence in 4 games against Washington. Boston actually proceeded to build out a 12-point lead of their own, all while Wall was toiling without a made bucket. Then the Wizards all-star took advantage of back-to-back mismatches on Johnson for 5 unanswered, and Washington closed the second quarter on a 20-8 run to even things up. After seeing the Celtics allow a 22-0 run in Game 3, it seemed unfathomable as it happened once again a few days later. Wall and Beal put in consecutive 3-point plays off fast breaks, and it went from 16-0 to 22-0. Wall then had one of his seemingly countless highlight reel drives to make it 24 straight, and then a Thomas turnover led to another fast break bucket before the Stevens timeout. From there, this one was all but over as the Wizards led 90-68 through 3 quarters. Boston's 2-game trip to DC ends with the Celtics being outscored 240-191. Add in their 2 other regular season roadies at the Wiz, both equally embarrassing blowouts, and the guys in green have lost 4 games in DC by an average of 22.25 points. Luckily, to win the series, Boston doesn't necessarily have to win down there. The Celtics return home for Game 5 Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on TNT. If you happen to be a glutton for punishment, remember that CLNS is on the road with the Celtics down in Washington. We'll have full post-game press conference video up on our YouTube page at youtube.com/CLNSmedia, as well as the Garden Report straight from the Verizon Center floor. After rinsing out your eyeballs, if you'd like to actually see this team play in a place where they have a shot to win, get your tickets to Game 5 at the TD Garden by using the SeatGeek ticketing app. You can get great seats and $20 back by using the promo code CELTSNEWS, that's CELTS News, all one word. Download the SeatGeek ticketing app to your phone, enter the code, and reap the benefits of being a CLNS listener. This has been Mike Walsh reporting for CLNS.